Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, you guys. What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What's going on, you guys? Be sure to tune in later on tonight for my live review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, so let's get into what we're here to talk about for today. And today's mess involves Miss Kenya Moore and Miss Kandi Burruss. Okay, now we all know that everybody's been talking about this situation that's been going on with Kenya Moore, and it seems like most of the cast members on this upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta is standing besides Kenya. But not only are the cast members that's on the show currently standing beside Kenya, her good friend Kandi Burruss is also standing beside her. Kandi did an interview recently where they asked her opinion about Kenya being suspended from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when she gave her opinion, there were people that had things to say about it, but then Kenya also came out and responded to the things that were being said. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and get into what Kandi said. And then once we get into that, we're going to go into what her response was, what Kenya's response was, and then we're going to get into what I think. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
So, Kandi, Housewives, you ain't there no more.
No.
Aren't you glad that you ain't there this season? I'm pulling out guns and shit. They threatening to shoot people. I don't think that ever happened on the show before.
What? You know what? I be I right now I'm like, okay, it's good. I ain't there, good, but Cynthia's like, okay, once the show actually airs, she said I'm gonna miss it then.
Okay.
I don't miss it so much now. And realistically, I do see stuff and I'm like, why they doing that? Like, I don't like the fact that they suspended Kenya.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that. But it's the Housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody?
Believe
like,
it or not, that drama
if
draws
it was in the public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well,
that was the
you don't get to choose how she come back. So I just wasn't feeling all of that, but hey, we'll see when it come on TV.
Yeah,
everybody's so sensitive now. Everything.
Yeah,
and I just knew with bringing Kenya back, it was going to keep like the little drama going.
Yeah,
and she's needed, like to agitate.
I totally agree.
Well, she kept it going all right.
Yeah, she definitely did. Now
really
but and I would say this, being a person that has been there. It'd be a lot of people on the show who be trying to protect their image, so they'll say stuff off camera.
Okay. So, Kandi, Housewives.
I do see stuff, and I'm like, why they?
Okay, so that was Kandi's response to what was going on with Kenya's suspension. Now, a fan came into the comments on the Neighborhood Talk and said, but when Phaedra lied, she got kicked off, and she praised Bravo for doing so and refused to ever film with her again. What Kenya did was wrong / illegal, and her friends don't hold her accountable. Then Kenya responded with, you are assuming a lot. No one credible, including my corporate employer, has confirmed anything whatsoever. Therefore, everyone is literally running with unsubstantiated claims and false narratives. Patience is a virtue, and so is due process. Okay? So that is what Kenya had to say in response to what everybody's been saying about her. Now, I know a lot of people have been going in on Kandi about her stance in regards to the situation with Kenya Bravo and Brittany Edie. And a lot of people are bringing up her situation with Phaedra Parks. And I personally feel like the problem that I got with people bringing this up is that it's nowhere near the same to me. It's not the same thing. I feel like when it came down to it, they want to bring up, well, when Phaedra did this, you didn't want to film with her. When Phaedra said that, you didn't want to film with her, and blah, 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 blah. But then it was kind of like, but now you don't understand why such and such, don't want to deal with Kenya. But I feel like I think the issue that some people are having with what's going on with Kenya, and the issue that people are having with people bringing up the Phaedra thing, is because when the thing happened with Phaedra, Portia, and Kandi, and Phaedra and Portia ran with this whole lie about Kandi trying to and motherfuckers on their season, production and Bravo let Phaedra run with that shit. Let Phaedra and Portia run with it and run with it and run with it and run with it. Nobody stepped in to investigate. Nobody did anything. Nobody stepped in and said, okay, this is a lie, or you going too far, or you doing too much. We got to suspend you for a little while. Nobody did that. We didn't know who actually was the one who set up the rumor or spreaded it until we got to the reunion. And that's why, Portia turned on the waterworks and, did all this crazy shit. And then, Phaedra sat there all aloof and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the issue that some people got. Because with this situation, we still don't really know what happened. We still don't know what happened. And all we got is the stuff from the blogs and things like that. Bravo ain't put out no statement. Kenya ain't put out no statement. Nobody ain't really put out no statement that's very close to that situation. So we don't know what happened, and everybody's running with the things that we've heard already online. And even with this, whatever happened, because something obviously did happen, they want to suspend motherfuckers and do investigations, but they didn't do that in the past. And I think that's where a lot of people are coming from with it. People want to say, my foot always on Kandi's neck because she won't forgive Phaedra. Has Phaedra taken any accountability for what she did? No. Has Phaedra ever apologized for what she did? No. Does Phaedra give up about what she did? No. So therefore, why does she need to forgive Phaedra to make y'all feel better? Because let's be real, the hate for Kandi is very forced. In my opinion, people want to hate her because they fave's not on the show. For this lady to be so boring and all this other stuff, y'all give her way too much power. Y'all say that she got Phaedra kicked off. She did not get Phaedra kicked off the show. What she said was, this bitch lied on me, said I was drugging people and doing all kinds of crap. That's what she said. So therefore, I'm not filming with her. And if y'all want to bring her back, that is absolutely okay. But Kandi Burruss, is going to step away from the show. That's what's going to happen. You can bring her back. That's fine. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you do bring her back, I ain't coming back. The choice is yours. And Bravo chose to fire Phaedra because the girls didn't want to film with her no way. And they decided to keep Kandi. That's Bravo's decision. Y'all want to bring up all these different loopholes to absolve Phaedra from what she did. Y'all want to say, oh, Kandi put Apollo's things in her garage, and that's why Phaedra did what she did. That's not enough to go around and make a whole megawatt lie about somebody. Or what else happened? Carlos was the one who told Phaedra to say that. Did nobody tell Phaedra to say that? They got a whole book about what happened behind the scenes, and everybody says that Carlos did not tell Phaedra to say that shit. Phaedra decided to do that because she wanted to hurt that lady. That's what she did it for. Now, all I got to say is this. I'm not even trying to uphold Kenya in her madness because she do some crazy shit. I've seen her do crazy shit in the past. I'm just saying, I'm trying to keep a level head on this because I don't know what happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't think none of us will really know what happened until we see it for ourselves. We really don't know what happened. A lot of y'all said that King is suspended and the show ain't filming. According to Portia, the girl's still filming the show. So we don't know what's going on here right about now. We don't know. All we got is speculation and think pieces. That's all we got. But what I will say is that if if Kenya really did show some explicit photos of this girl and plastered it on a poster, that is up. Now, from what we have seen, she photoshopped on a girl picture. Okay, that's what she did. And that's stupid. That's stupid. But, I don't, me personally, because I I felt like it wasn't revenge P. That's how I felt when I saw that. I thought it was really some photos that some private photos that Kenya had of Brit and she put it up there. But this was a fake ass picture that was posted with something photoshopped to her. So I personally didn't consider it to be revenge P. I'm not really vast on that topic. I didn't really see this revenge P. But then there were people that came into my mentions on Twitter, giving me the law in Georgia and how in Georgia that would be perceived as revenge P. And that's why people are taking it the way that they're taking it. And that's why they're investigating. So, either way, Kenya was wrong for doing that. And she did that to humiliate that girl. But all this talk about what Kandi said, I don't really think that, Kandi is fully wrong for what she said. You want to know why? Because I feel like she's saying it in the sense like, this is Housewives. You can't control how somebody responds to your bullshit or whatever. And when have y'all been, now y'all want to be so sensitive? I feel like she's saying that because when she went through the stuff that she went through with Phaedra and Portia, y'all were the ones that was trying to force this lady to forgive Portia. And y'all still trying to force her to forgive Phaedra. Y'all want to say, oh, she friends with Portia. It took her 2 to 3 years to forgive her ass and really be cool with her like she is now. It took her forever to do that, and y'all didn't like it then. I feel like if it wasn't for this show, or Shamia, for instance, Kandi still wouldn't be fucking with Portia. But when she wasn't, it took her season 10, 11, I think maybe 12, for them to really work on their relationship. Because for a long time, Kandi was not fucking with Portia. Was not fucking with Portia at all. And y'all were not here for that. Y'all were pissed that she wasn't fucking with that lady. Y'all were. Now that she's gotten over it, now she need to forgive Phaedra. She don't need to forgive Phaedra for nothing. Portia apologized. Although I think that shit was not genuine in the least bit. I don't think that she needs to forgive Phaedra for nothing. Phaedra ain't never took no accountability for nothing that she did. So y'all up here are trying to compare these two. I just don't think it's comparable at all. Both situations are wrong, but I don't really think that. I think it's an apple and an orange type of thing. That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Kandi, I'm gonna need for you to know that you need to not call nobody sensitive because you're sensitive yourself. You know your ass turn on the waterworks when you feel some type of way. So you can't be calling nobody sensitive, baby, because you sensitive too. Okay? So let's be clear on that. But yeah, I'm not necessarily mad at Kandi for what she said because it's the truth. Y'all didn't give a when Phaedra and Portia did what they did to Kandi. Y'all didn't care about that, and y'all still make excuses for it. So why y'all mad about it now? Why y'all feeling ways about this now? Let's make it make sense here. But anyway, that's all I got on this. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Let's talk about it down below. I'm about to get up out of here, but before I do, make sure you guys support Bando. He has a new song coming out, and it is called Don't Sweat, featuring Alonda the Blonde, and it will be released on Monday, July the 1st. So make sure you guys pick it up. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite songs by him, one of his most versatile records. Please support it, all right? So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys, up out of here. Until my next video, I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye.